This will be an introduction to mindfulness meditation, the practice of bringing a careful, inquiring attention to each experience. It's a way of exploring the nature of experience, of mind, of body, and of opening to and investigating deeply into oneself. Begin by finding a comfortable posture and a comfortable place where you can be, where you won't be disturbed. Make yourself comfortable, preferably in a sitting posture with the back relatively straight and erect, which maintains alertness, and the rest of the body as relaxed as you can, which relaxes both the body and the mind. And take a moment to settle into that posture, noticing how the body feels. And then take some slow, deep breaths to relax, breathing in and letting go. Breathing in and letting go. Breathing in and just letting go. And as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply like this, just notice how the muscles around the chest and shoulders and the abdomen tend to relax and release. And the body as a whole becomes more relaxed too. And now turn your attention to the actual sensations of the breath. And those sensations are most easily recognized and investigated either as the rising and falling of the abdominal wall or as the temperature changes at the tip of the nostril. So as you breathe in and out, doing that now in a natural, easy way, letting the breath come easily of itself, and paying close attention to the actual sensations of the breath, the raw experience. And see if you can follow those sensations that accompany the breath from the beginning of the inhalation through the slight gap at the end, through the exhalation, through the larger gap at the end of the exhalation, and then begin the next in-breath. So you're bringing a close, sensitive, inquiring attention to each breath and to each sensation that goes into the breath. And notice that the sensations of the breath are actually a continuous flux, a change instant by instant, a cavalcade of experiences all within one breath. And now we're going to expand the field of awareness by allowing awareness to move to other stimuli apart from the breath. But we'll use the breath as a perceptual home anchor, to which we'll return at any time you feel scattered or you become lost. Just simply come back to the breath. But now you open the field of awareness, beginning with the body. And if there's a stimulus in the body, a pain, an ache, a tickle, pressure, pleasure, whatever it is. Notice it, and if the mind is drawn to it, by all means let attention move to that sensation, and then explore it, investigate it as closely and sensitively as you can, noticing the actual constituents of that experience. And when that stimulus no longer attracts and ceases to draw attention, or when it disappears, simply come back to the sensations of the breath. All the while continuing to breathe easily and naturally. And now expanding the sphere of awareness still further to include the environment. So for example, if there are any sounds that arise in the environment and they draw attention, by all means allow attention to move to it. Explore those sounds. Investigate them. And then come back to the breath. Now include the mind within the circle of awareness, noticing when thoughts and emotions or images or fantasies arise. And again, if the mind is drawn to them, by all means let attention move to those stimuli. Observe what they're made of, what the actual sensations are. Notice how they shift and change like all experiences. And when the mind is no longer interested, then just come back to the breath. And now allow awareness to stay open to all fields of experience, so that you observe and investigate the sensations of the breath, unless a particular stimulus arises, whether in the body, the environment, or the mind, in which case you simply allow attention to move to that stimulus. Explore it. Bring a clear curiosity to each experience. See what you can learn from each and every experience. And then when the mind's ready to come back, or when the stimulus disappears, just return to the breath. So this awareness meditation is a very natural, easy practice. You stay with the breath, investigating the actual experience of the breath. Not memories, not fantasies about the breath, but the actual experience. Until another stimulus arises which draws attention, in which case you just naturally allow the mind to move effortlessly to that other experience. And then you investigate and explore the stimulus. Learning whatever you can, seeing into these actual experiences. And then just returning to the breath. So awareness meditation is a very easy, gentle allowing. It's a welcoming of all experience, simply attempting to be as aware and sensitive and investigatory of all experience as you can. exploring whatever arises, learning from anything that arises. No struggle, no strain. Simply allowing your experience to be exactly as it is. Not judging or condemning your experience, but rather exploring it and investigating it as a way of gaining deep insight into the mind, the body, and yourself. And any time you become lost in thought or fantasy, just return to the breath and start again. Relaxing, releasing with each breath, and in each moment, exploring your experience, learning from each and every experience.